Continue. Washing ink from the body. It is permitted to wash ink stains from one's body with free-flowing liquid soap. However, it is forbidden to wash off letters or pictures. It is forbidden to wash even an ink blot of the surface that is commonly used for writing. Okay, so there are a lot of things. Let's do it again. Washing ink from the body. It is permitted to wash ink stain from one's body. Ink stain is, in no specific form. Like a paint stain. Somebody was painting. When I paint, somehow I paint like of my hands. Even I wear gloves, but sometimes it goes on the hands, and you take off gloves, you try to wash, brush, whatever. So it's always, there are always stains, right? So for example, it is forbidden. It's to paint. To paint is one of the activities that is forbidden to do on Friday or on Erev Yom Tov. Why? Because this is one of the activities that you cannot predict how long it's going to take, right? So if some other jobs, from end to finish, your expert takes 1 hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours, there is no problem, you can finish. But some like paintings or other things, you never know when it's going to finish. Something is always going wrong. Like for example, I had to replace my battery on my phone, and when you watch the video, it's like 3 minutes. Like, it's so simple. You just pull. They say you pull here, you pull there, and guess what? For me, nothing was pulled. It did not work. It's snapped. It was disaster. I did it at the end, but it's not. It did not take 3 minutes or 1.5 minutes in some videos. Was not. Okay, so continue. Right, right. So soap, and he said with a free-flowing soap. So bar soaps are forbidden, as we said before. Why? Because a few things. Sometimes there is a stamp like the brand name, and you're going to erase it like when you use the soap. And second is the smoothing, which is not allowed. Okay, so but free-flowing soap, meaning liquid soap, some some liquid soap that are like a higher end, like a more expensive one, that they're very thick, right. So that's the problem. There are doubts if you can use such a soap on Shabbos, right. So in this case, you just add water. That's it. Add I don't know, like 15-20% water. No, shake it, and that's it. You're golden. However, it is forbidden to wash off letters of pictures. So sometimes kids would have this, what is it called, like temporary tattoos. That's, it's not, okay, kids are kids, right? So they're not allowed to wash it off on Yom Tov or Shabbos. Okay. It is forbidden to wash even ink blot of the surface that is commonly used for writing. So that's another actually condition, that something was written. So in order to be biblical, right? The third condition, that it must be written on something, on a surface that is commonly used for writing, like paper, right? Or as we said, like wooden plank, something. Right, meaning on the nobody uses and it's usually done in a permanent fashion, right? For example, on a window pane, right, when it's like when it's foggy, like it's too cold outside, and you have steam or something, like you can write things, right? But of course it's not allowed, but it's not biblical, because why? Because the surface is not for writing, and it's not going to stay. But if you write on a piece of paper or on a wooden thing, it's going to stay for a very long time, right? So ink blot, so you're not allowed. No problem.
Rabbi?
Yes, go ahead, please.
So, this question, the board says, Shel Lulav. Does temporal tattoo count as acting in the ways of goyim or immodesty?
I mean, it is. Yes, it is. It is because even kids, right? Yeah, for the kids, it's of course we might be a little more lenient, but we have to understand it's coming from that source. They saw somebody like with tattoos, like people like on their neck, like in. I remember I was riding a train, right? When you take a train, it's usually like early in the morning, and then you go on back like exactly the same time, take exactly the same train, exactly the same car, exactly the same door. So guess what? You meet the same people. So for many years, and I remember one guy, he was a postman, right? So he had a short, and he would roll his short like adult, I'm not sure, maybe he's 50s, right? So he would roll his short because he has a big muscles. He had a tattoo. I don't remember what tattoo was. But even it was cold, but he was rolled it up so people can enjoy like and see. Right, so kids see maybe they like, and it is art. Like this something was like amazing, big art, and they want to try on themselves, which is we're trying to talk them out of it, of course.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.